Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm Andrew. I'm back to finish chapter 8 of my book Beyond Recovery. At this point I was discussing a few of the people that let me examine their recovery as they were in recovery while I was writing the book. And one of them, I asked him if there were some questions he would like me to address in this book that might be helpful to other people later. And so he asked me about inner peace. And the second question is, how do I stay clean outside of a 12-step program? Okay, so I respond. Opinion. To stay clean outside of a 12-step program, you must accept being sober as part of your identity. There are people that have been sober their entire lives. They don't wake up and hope to stay sober. They expect it because it's a part of their identity. Should you have a momentary relapse, consider it just that. Forgive yourself and get back to your work of becoming who you want to be and who you were intended to be. When you have accepted that you are a powerful, amazing, kind, generous, loving, creative, and highly constructive being, there will be no reason to add an affirmation of sobriety to that list. Sober will just be implied. Read the list again. Intoxicated or abusive doesn't fit on that list, does it? Put sober on there at first if you need to. At this point and going beyond, I would suggest developing your interest and trying some other programs. 3 steps to success, 13 wisdom keys, 3 steps to improve your fishing, your tennis serve, your fastball, your sales, your marriage, your guitar solo, etc. When I was developing my interest in success and potential success, I studied Bob Proctor, Charles Stanley, Mike Murdoch, Joel Osteen, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Abraham Hicks, Earl Nightingale, Michael Beckwith, Raymond Hollywell, just to name a few. They all have helpful, simple programs that can help you see what you are capable of achieving. Tony Robbins is in that loop now for sure. After all, steps work to get you from where you were to sober. Some new steps can lead you to achieving some of your potential. The answer to the question in simplest form is try some new programs that you decide are good for you. Take new steps towards your dreams or your life goal. In the meantime, find some interest like painting, playing a guitar, going fishing, doing yoga, anything else that you are interested in that doesn't involve drinking or whatever it is, etc. Watch a video, a seminar, a motivational speech titled How to Improve Your Tackle Box, Tournament Poker Playing, Chess Game, Guitar Solos, Finances, Business, Spirit, Songwriting, Self, something. You name it, and it's probably some information on the subject matter. If you pick something that doesn't exist, how to play a guitar solo behind your head, 3 steps to how to play a guitar solo behind your head, and you can't find any videos on or info on it, you should busy yourself producing a video about it or information about it. Realizing the vastness of the self-help or improve your life steps program should help you not be incredibly attached to the results. When trying new things, mistakes are to be expected. Do not be discouraged if the first one doesn't work out for you. So what? Now you know you don't really like bird watching or pottery or camping or fishing or tennis. You don't have to waste your time anymore doing something you are not great at and don't love enough to learn how to be good at. Do not accept it as failure. Either try the task again in a different format or recalculate and pick another interest and repeat. The third question was, how do I find my path without letting others influence. Here's my response to the third question. I must first reiterate that these answers are very much my own personal opinion that I am basing on my study and my personal experience. I believe our assignment or true path will become more evident to us, or will become more aware of it as we become in touch and in tune with our powerful, amazing, beloved, and creative self. All that is good in the universe delights in your existence. To love and be loved, to give love and receive love, to have love and to share love, to be love itself is what I believe to be our assignment in general terms here on earth in the body temple. Through the process of trying new things, you will notice or intuit a place for you to be helpful, kind, useful, happy, and generous. If actively looking for the joy in every situation, you will find harmony with all that is good and worthy of praise. If you actively seek the joy, you will find it. It is not something you should worry about, because it doesn't get worried into existence. It's faithed or praised into existence. Your gift will emerge when you meet the conditions of self-love, support, and encouragement. I do not think it was easier for me than some, because I believe in God. God is love, support, and encouragement. Mathematically, that means love, support, and encouragement are God. Michael Beckwith uses a rose seed to explain in his video, The Answer Is You. Go check it out. I've memorized it. It's fantastic. The soil, sunlight, and water being synonymous and equivalent to love, support, and encouragement. When the conditions are met, the rose seed will begin to sprout roots, reach for the sky, and eventually blossom and bloom. You will too. The seed never has to worry. Its plan has been written in its DNA. Your plan has been written in your DNA. The plan written in the seed, your gift, simply responds and begins to grow when the conditions are met for an extended amount of time. You meet the conditions, love, support, and encouragement, and then your gifts will begin to blossom and bloom. So I guess my personal program I would suggest is love. What is it? Have I experienced it? Study it, share it, praise it, become harmonious with it, look for it, acknowledge it, give it, receive it. Support. What is it? Have I experienced it? Study it, share it, praise it, become harmonious with it, look for it, acknowledge it, give it, receive it. Encouragement. What is it? Have I experienced it? Study it, praise it, become harmonious with it, look for it, acknowledge it, give it, receive it. I also suggest you stop listening to negativity. Michael Beckwith has 5 steps to go on a worry-free diet. I love this. Your spirit goes on a worry-free diet. Your mind goes on a worry-free diet. He also identifies 3 types of gratitude. Gratitude for all good things in your life. Gratitude for all the seeming negative that actually is making you grow and working together for your good. And then gratitude for simply existing. He says gratitude can wipe static off the line when you are waiting for spiritual guidance, when you're listening and there's static. Gratitude will wipe the static off the line so you can hear your assignment clearly, or assignment that you are meant to do here on earth. Okay, chapter 9. Here's the real, this is the part of the book that to me is the most impactful. Chapter 9. I will spend the remainder of this book introducing 12 new steps that I believe should immediately follow the 12-step program for recovery, approximately 12 to 18 months after the initial recovery has begun. These steps should challenge and encourage people to become more who they really are, to achieve some of your potential, to live a happy, successful life. Now I will list the steps and then discuss them each briefly. Here are the 12 steps to going beyond recovery. All right, chapter 9. I'm going to cut this video because we're 10 minutes in, and then I'm going to start a new one and go ahead and cover these 12 steps.